15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
My personal belief is that there is very compelling evidence that we may not be alone.
There has been and is an existing presence, an ET presence. It's not going to make a difference. It's not going to change reality.
I believe, as do the other folks that were on the flight, that when we visually saw it, that it was something not from this world.
Goof On Radio.
You were either in or you were either out, brother.
But the cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
I occasionally think how quickly our differences worldwide would vanish if we were facing an alien threat from outside this world.
Goof On Radio.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
You're listening to Goof On Radio with Rich Giordano.
All right. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. I'm your host, Rich Giordano. It is February 19th, 2021. Thank God it's Friday. Right here on Goof On. COVID. Hope you guys had a great week, and I am glad you are spending Friday with me. The Goofonians have arrived. We have slowed down from 50 times light speed to a nice orbit around Mars. We are going to inspect Mars tonight again. Then we're going to head back home, check out the moon later on in the episode. And we're going to talk a little bit about these documents that were given to me by a listener, viewer. Well, that's just great. Where is he? I don't know where you went. You got to be around here somewhere. How does that happen? I'm not going to worry about it. Everything will work itself out, they told me. Yeah. Right. I keep thinking I'm on OBS. Yes, we are using StreamYard tonight. Don't forget. And I did want to thank, again, even though I did in the chat room, super chats are available. And I believe it was Sturk, Stryk. And the weird thing is, you guys chatted so much, everything's gone already, though. I can't find to put it up here and post it. But thank you for the $4 in super chats for coffee and donuts. That is going to be used. As a matter of fact, it's used tonight. We just poured a full glass of alien coffee. You can't see the etching on this glass yet, but there's an alien right here. Can you see that? You can see that a little bit. And then as you drink it, it says skeptic, which is where I'm at now. And then I'm on the fence when I get about halfway. And then I'm a believer when I get all the way down here. So the more coffee I drink, the better. I'm a believer. Well, I'm a believer. And then I saw her face. It was grotesque. It was reptilian in shape. Those teeth were made to maim. Oh. Let me put these glasses on for a little bit. Let the eyes digest the important partaking before the show. Now we're matching. Got a new hat, new shirt, new show. Ready? Happy birthday, everybody. It's DJ's birthday. Is she here? Where are you, DJ? There you are. It is DJ's birthday, so let's sing happy birthday. And I don't have any music. This is pure, raw Richard Monroe, Marilyn Monroe. Ready? Everybody. Happy birthday to you. Come on, everybody. Happy birthday to you. DJ. Happy birthday. DJ. A happy birthday to you. Come on, everybody. Happy birthday to DJ. All right. Happy birthday, DJ. No, you never ask a woman her age. Even though she told me, I will never tell. So happy birthday. Hope you have a great rest of your birthday right here on Goof On. Goof On gives birthday surprise things to everybody. If you ever wanted me to sing a message to a friend or family member, I'll do it for free. Just email me what number to call and when to call. That's right. I'm doing it now for free. I'm not even charging for this service. You want me to sing happy birthday to a friend or family member, just like you heard? Send me that number to goofonradio@gmail.com. I'll do it. I don't care. I'm not scared. You think I'm scared of a little vocals? Come on. That's the show. That's the show. Should we? It's Friday. Let's do it. What the hell? Roll call, everybody. Killy Billiams, welcome to the show. Vita Ninja. Wait, do it for Lacey Glynn? Only if Lacey's here. It's one. Well, you got to send me the phone. Anyway, you heard what I said. Crow Steps here. Welcome to the show. Shelly, Michelle Morrison's here. No relation to James. Lee G. Well, all right. Alien Girl 111. Welcome to the show. Renee Cruisin. Dark Hour Space Paranormal's here. Welcome to the show. Great show tonight, by the way. Evasius is back. Back in black. Evasius is back. He came to say hello for a little while. The Bee's Nest videos. That is a super duper profile pic, my friend. I love that. Bumblebee. Isaac Kenny. What do you say? How do you be? Dorothy Lang. Or is it Lange? I think it's Lang. Felicia Flores. The beautiful, the lovely, the talented. How are you? Vita Ninja's here. She's cooking now. She's cooking. Coraline, welcome to the show. I do one birthday song per show. If you want me to sing to a friend or family member, I will do that if you send me their phone number via email. Mr. DB Cooper with a super chat. He says for $9.99, like super generoso. Ma! Birthday meatballs for DJ. Birthday. Oh, I know mine's in a month. Birthday. Make the birthday. Oh, you just can't. She's downstairs. I'm yelling to a hallway. What? Make some birthday meatballs for DJ. She goes, Vafangul. I'm busy. She meant well. Misty OC Dragons, welcome to the show. By the way, Mr. DB Cooper, 7. Super generoso with the super chat. Thank you, my friend. Bad Boy Breeze in the house, welcome to the show. Jake Smokes, we already did. Yep. Thank you for coming to the show, by the way. I don't think I've ever seen you here. I hope I don't scare you off. I mean, it's going to be quite exciting tonight. We got a lot of stuff to do. As you can tell, I'm already shot out of a cannon. Where's my voice? COVID. Hey, Red Panda, welcome back to the show, man. How you doing? Lee G's here. All right, let's get this going. We can't do this all night. So you saw in the title of the show that we have proof. Oh, yeah, out of I'm just going to have to pull it up on my mobile. I don't know why I shut down that email. I have to do a little fandangling. Oh, by the way, after tonight's show, Third Phase of Moon did a mini documentary today with retired FBI agent John D'Souza. Do you guys know who John D'Souza is? If you don't know, it wouldn't surprise me. But this gentleman's story is responsible. His life as an FBI agent, his life is the X-Files TV show. That's who we get on Third Phase of Moon. That's what we replay on Third Phase UFO Report. And that's what we take over to goof on third time. I'm like trying not to reprocess stuff on Third Phase UFO Proof. I'm trying not to. But there's so many good things that people just forgot from Third Phase of Moon's archives. So they're like, hey man, you can just pick whatever you want, talk about it. Like people forget all that stuff. They do, man. And let me pull that up. Yeah, so right after this show, we're going to end it just 5 minutes earlier, but then we'll hop over to Third Phase of Moon for this. I don't know how long it is, but it's probably going to be at least half an hour long. John D'Souza. And oh shit, I forgot to send questions. All right, well, I don't want to blow it. Because it's a really cool thing that they've done. All right, so the person who sent me this, and I think I have it in my head, but I don't want to be wrong, that sent me the documents that show the DIA was funded $2 million for the Stargate program. Oh, sure. It could be anything, right? Stargate program? No, it's Stargates. And the person who sent me that was it? United States and other legal issues. Was that you? I don't know why I can't find it. Why can't I find it? And then tonight I'm going over to, we're here at Mars Anomalies. We're going to do that. So just enjoy the view for now. Mars Anomalies, Chris. Right? That is his name, right? And then we're going to go over to the moon, like I was saying, where Jean Ward will meet Chris from Moon Anomalies or Lunar Anomalies and beyond. And we'll be there too to see what's going on over there on the moon. And then in between, we'll show you some UFO videos. I can't, Jesus, man, what is wrong with me that I can't find it. I don't understand what I did wrong. I had to go all the way back. I just sent it, so I don't know why I'm going back to February 8th. But I can't respectfully talk about it. It'll be on my mind. So what do you guys got planned for the weekend? Anything interesting? It is USA Other Legal Issues who sent this to me. USA Other Legal Issues, and I thank you for that. I don't know if you're here right now, but thank you. And anything else? Let's get going. We got 90 live right now. I'd like to see 150 tonight. I doubt it'll happen, but please don't forget to like and subscribe. It's weird being a YouTuber. I think I'm officially a YouTuber. So I want to get you warmed up. And I want your opinion on something. And I know what I'm about to show you is a UFO video. This is such a good story. It's from Third Phase of Moon Archives. It's from November 9th, 2018. But I want you to tell me if you think this is a bird or a UFO. And I'll be honest with you. I was going to play it on the show last night on Third Phase UFO Report. But well, just watch. I don't know what I was going to say. Check that out. Thank you, StreamYard, for making everything feel comfortable here. Yes, I feel like nothing can go wrong.
Well, shapeshifting really first
shapeshifting? Where am I?
Whilst I was looking into the research.
We got to get up further. This guy here.
From the authorities. And that was what
full
really
screen
drew my attention. What was Richard? What harm was he doing?
Talking about
by
me?
Simply making what many people would assume is just a little bit of a crazy theory.
I got into the alternative scene first when I started uploading my reptilian shapeshifter movies in early 2013. At that time, the entire nature of my life changed due to the massive reaction that uploading movies to YouTube caused, with Los Angeles Police Department vehicles buzzing my house, helicopters, airplanes, and squad cars that would follow me down the street, and 4 police officers showing up at my door saying that they were looking for the tenant that was gone for 8 months, and also making clear in that conversation.
Shelley, there will be none of this. None of it. Oh man, I'm so sleepy. I might have to get a nap. I hate that, but I'll see y'all at Third Phase. Look forward to it. All right. I'm joking. You can go. Anyway, you could always catch up later.
Conversation that they were not actually looking for him. They were there for me. And they were there because of the movies that I was uploading on YouTube. Okay, so here's New Year's Day 2014. And it's New Year's Day, so no one's out. Everything's very quiet.
Oh, Crowstep, you saw this already? Cool. Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it is either. But
here's where you're going to see the micro UFOs, and I'll show you.
All right. First of all, I want to say something. All right. I have to say it. I watched this video here, not the UFO video, this whole thing, and I don't understand why some people think that they're being followed by helicopters. Now, the one thing this guy doesn't do is show us the area where he lives, because I live in an area where the road is kind of like there's a blind side to it, and there's several accidents. And they're fixing it as I sit here. They're actually remaking the whole entire intersection and the freeway next to it. But helicopter would fly around, and it would make a big circle all the way around for whatever reason. Anytime there was an accident or somebody got pulled over, maybe a car chase or whatever. There have been times where cops have been going up and down the street behind here. Not an alley, it's a street, but it's not a, it's a side street. So I felt like this guy was that kind of guy. Like he's just thinking because he's outside with his camera that, because he says, oh, they're circling around the whole entire place. And I'm like, yeah, of course, there might be an accident. But he doesn't show that. I guess he didn't think of showing it. He's so darn paranoid. And with every right to be paranoid. If you are catching legitimate UFOs, you will be followed. I'm telling you, I got it on video twice. All right. My neighbor, you know the story. Neighbor caught two guys trying to break in my office. Out of all the windows in the house, how do they know that was my office? Anyway, watch what happens. This is more than just being thought you were followed.
Guy,
I'll be quiet.
Police and police helicopters were circling directly over my house. And
police helicopters. All right, I'm done now.
You can see from the curvature of the flight path of the helicopter that there's zero doubt that it's circling directly overhead. So you can see that the circle angle is right over my apartment. And now here's little micro UFOs, and I'm going to show you in a second and prove to you that these are actually little micro metal spy orbs of some kind, or just little micro UFOs. I don't know for sure what they are. They may even be aliens. Looks like a bird here, doesn't it? But watch carefully.
Wait. He said it.
I'll keep showing this. See? That's the same object further up as it moves past the helicopter there.
But why couldn't he? And it's funny that he says it looks like a bird, doesn't it? He says it looks like a bird here, huh? Yeah. And earlier, look, I'm telling you, I don't care what it looks like over here. I have videotaped birds that look like metallic objects. But look at this. This has got something trailing behind it. I never noticed that before.
Bam. See? It's like a little metal pod of some kind. And again, you cannot see these with the naked eye because they're using the gravity technology and visibility.
No. You can't see them because they're tiny dots. I mean, you can't see them in the video here, right? Show me where. Oh, your mother's got 19 ankles. Show me. Oh, show me where they are. God, get rid of this one. He zoomed in here, but from far away, he's not going to see this thing moving around. And if there's the two other ones, wherever those were, I hate this job sometimes, man. Why can't I just write shit down? Yeah, I choose not to.
And it's a New Year's Day, so no one's out. Everything's very quiet. And
how's he supposed to see him right there?
These guys went ballistic, and here's where you're going to see the micro UFOs, and I'll show you that in a second. But here, you'll notice that this guy, these police and police helicopters were circling directly over my house, and you can see from the curvature of the flight path of the helicopter that there's zero doubt that it's circling directly overhead. So you can see that the circle angle is right over my apartment. And now here's a little micro UFO.
First of all, it's right there. I mean, these are so hard to see, and he zoomed in for us. Look, I'm just going to say I don't know what it is 100%, okay? But I've seen, I lost count since I was 6, how many times I've seen 3 birds flying around. This can definitely be a bird. Then he says that the object's about 18 inches, 12 to 18 inches. Yeah, so we're birds. Huh? Anyway, I'll play the rest of it, and I will be quiet this time.
UFOs, and I'm going to show you in a second and prove to you that these are actually little micro metal spy orbs of some kind, or just little micro UFOs. I don't know.
How do you know they're spy orbs? Oh, I had to say something. You don't know they're spy orbs. All right, I'm sorry. Third phase of moon. I apologize profusely, but I don't mean to tear the guy down. Nice guy, by the way. I could be 100% wrong. I know that. But we're making assumptions here. Spy drones from aliens? How would you know that? because they're small. They're small. When they're big, they're not hiding, so they're not spying. But when they're small, small, that means they're hiding. They're spy orbs. And the tinier those fuckers are, the more spy they are. Yeah. I don't know. I'm a dick. Oh, I can't take it back now. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry.
For sure what they are. They may even be aliens. Looks like a bird here, doesn't it?
They may be aliens. This is why I didn't play it on the show. I just thought the claims were so huge. Oh, but they could be. But that's the thing, guys. As much as I feel I'm being yelled at right now, I could be 100% wrong. That's what sucks about this whole field. I could be 100% wrong. I want to be wrong, though. But when the guy says, hey, it looks like a bird right here, doesn't it? Yeah. It does. But it doesn't. It doesn't. All right, I'm going to try to shut the hell up.
But watch carefully. I'll keep showing this. See? That's the same object further up as it moves past the helicopter there. You see it moving here like that, and I'll do several zoom ins so that you can really see it. But there's no question, it's a little metal object. You can fully see the light refracting off of it. And here it is coming slow, and you'll see, you may mistake it for a bird, but even then, if you were to analyze it up close, you'd be able to tell it wasn't. But see right there, you can see, it's definitely, it looks like one of those kind of a pea or jello mold shaped UFOs, but they're tiny. I would say that that's maybe 1.5 feet in diameter at the most. Actually, just looking at that, I would say it's maybe, I don't know, maybe 10 inches in diameter. But it could be bigger. I don't know. I mean, I'm not sure how far it is behind the helicopter. It looks like it's not more than 3 or 4 feet away, maybe 5 feet away as it comes to its closest point from the helicopter. But there's no question there is a metal object there, and it has a roundish shape, like a muffin shape. So you can't see there. But when it comes right here, bam. See?
Spy
it's like a little metal pod of some kind. And again, you cannot see these with the naked eye because they're using the gravity technology and visibility, which makes it so that you can't see it. But when you video it,
oh my God,
then it shows up in the video.
That's not true. Anyway, what do you guys think? Spaceballs? Shelly, go to sleep. Come on now. You made me feel bad for picking on you. Now go to sleep. Go to sleep. I don't know what this is. I've never seen a bird look like that. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say the guy probably has a real UFO. But he doesn't talk about the other ones. He's got some more stuff too. I mean, isn't this the guy that's got a lot of stuff? Yeah, I got David Icke talks in here, all sorts of stuff, man. Let's see what he's talking about. He's talking about the blue avions. See, he's like, I got you right here. Look at him.
That immediately makes impossible vast numbers of things that are actually happening, but people will not accept they're happening because their sense of the physical says it's not possible. So you say to people, for instance, that these bloodlines can move between human and reptilian form.
No, it ain't Johnny. I want to get to this other guy's sightings. Oh man, what's this?
I believe that will also have an effect because try as they might, they chem spray the sky. We have a perma-chemtrail haze. The photonic energy from the sun activates our higher centers, activates our pineal gland, and they try to screen out the sun as well as, you know,
They're trying to screen out the sun so our pineal glands don't grow. Oh, God, this is new to me. How did I miss this in 17 years? I got to hear what he has to say, right?
Poisoning us and general depopulation purposes of the chemtrails. It's a multifaceted agenda.
Yeah, people are dying at an alarming rate of normal. There hasn't been an exponential growth of death. Even with the 19, it pretty much has been a flu season. And we all know those numbers are jacked.
But one of the agendas is to prevent us from ascending, if you will.
Oh.
But a lot of people are ascending anyway. They're becoming more into.
So wait, so he's saying that chemtrail activity they're trying to make it so we cannot ascend. So our signal is blocked from leaving the Earth. Does he not realize that when there's chemtrail happening in his city, let's say it's happening over 10 cities in the United States. I mean, they think that their city is the whole planet. Just because they're blocking out the sun by where you live doesn't mean that the whole world is being blocked out. Do you understand? You'd have to have over 20,000 jets full to the brim with Dynagel, spraying it out over the world in a grid-like pattern, mind you. It's not going to happen, Charlie Brown. He does remind me of Charlie Brown. Holy shnikey. And it's from Kill Bill. Charlie Brown. Nah. Oh my God, I am so stupid. All right, I thought this guy had more sightings, but he doesn't here. Anyway, let's move on. I promised we were going to talk about some Mars stuff, so that's coming up. All right, this was incredible. This is the one I played last night on Third Phase UFO Report. It's not going that fast. Buckle up, everybody. That was seen from the ISS last February. And this is the one that left the atmosphere.
Wow, this is crazy, Blake. One of the best ones this year from the ISS.
Now, Third Phase of Moon sped it up. It was a 22-minute sighting that the ISS decided to track this object.
Debris. I highly doubt it. We're looking at the video as this object accelerates into outer space at tremendous speeds, and it leaves a trail of glowing plasma green.
And then a huge line comes down as well.
In hue,
Watch.
Whatever it is, it's baffling. I'm going to play it over and over again here.
You can see it barely. I stopped at a tenth of a second too late.
It definitely isn't space debris.
Again.
It definitely isn't space debris. There's intelligence behind it. There isn't space debris.
See it? Right here. I mean, come on, man. What is going on? Is it just a light refraction? Is it? No, because if it was, it wouldn't go all the way down. And it wouldn't disappear here. You understand? It would be a constant. Why is this happening? Is that a photon propulsion system? I don't know. I don't even know what that means. I just said it and I have no idea what I'm talking about. That's not true.
There's intelligence behind it.
Pretty wild, right?
There's something that is intelligent in design. I'm not sure if this is a manned aircraft or something that is maybe a drone.
Goes to my theory that aliens are robots. For those of you here checking in tonight, I have a theory that I believe the aliens that we see, well, we don't see them, that are being talked about are robots, cyborgs. And that there is no faster than light speed. There's no Stargate wormhole or even time travel. They actually took over 100,000 years maybe to get here. I'm just guessing. But if they're cyborgs, they were a one time a being like flesh and blood. But as their technology got better, and they just like we're doing, we're building hearts and other organs and limbs that can give us the ability to be whole again if we happen to lose those abilities. So is it possible that in the future they download your brain? I don't know how it works, but whatever, they figure it out and it goes into a hard drive. And then when they got to travel long distances to places that may harbor life, they go into sleep mode or they get knocked out. Then the computer turns them back on when they get close. Boom, aliens. That's why there's no mouth moving, no emotion. I never heard of an alien crying yet or laughing. I don't know, man. Here's a guy, Stan Friedman. This comes from Mega Projects. I can't remember who sent this to me. Jesus, I'm so sorry. It might have been B. Baker. It was Coral Ann, I think, sent me this. I'm pretty sure. Anyway, it's about Skunk Works. Just take a listen, and then we're going to get right to Mars in about 4 minutes. Yeah. Oh, it's a good one.
It is estimated that Skunkworks is currently working on as many as 500 individual projects. Most of these won't even get past the design or development stage, but it does give a brief glimpse at the extraordinary scope this division is working on. One interesting project that has been in the pipeline for nearly 2 decades is quiet supersonic technology, which is hoped will lead to the construction of a supersonic business jet capable of flying at speeds of Mach 1.6 to 1.8 at a height of 60,000 feet. If you're wondering about the quiet part of the name, it's hoped that this technology will be able to dramatically reduce the noise of the aircraft as it goes supersonic. Normally, a sonic boom is heard as the aircraft passes through the threshold, but if Skunkworks delivers, this aircraft will be virtually boomless. This was a project that was...
That's very, very interesting because we've heard people say when they see UFOs, there was no sonic boom. This thing was going hypersonic speeds. Fravor said it. The guy who saw the Tic Tacs, he said it flew by us hypersonic speed. I have that to guess 12,000 miles an hour or something. 14, doesn't matter. It's fast. No sonic booms, no whistling noises, no open windows, no rattling.
Officially announced in 2000, but there hasn't been much news on it since 2013. Perhaps some of the most fascinating technology currently being developed at Skunkworks doesn't involve new aircraft though, but rather how existing aircraft, ground troops, and even naval vessels can communicate with one another on the battlefield. Known as open systems architecture, this system has the potential to completely revolutionize warfare by allowing sensors, software, video, and targeting across various military units to collaborate in...
Don't we do that now? We do that now in video games, right, guys? Girls? I didn't mean to. Yeah. Skunkworks is doing a lot, as always. But I really can't play anymore. The link will be in the description. Yeah, I don't know. I wasn't going to play it, but considering what we're going to be talking about here now after Mars, you know, these documents that are showing it $2 million by the DIA was slated for the Stargate program. And we got the proof right here on GoofOn. I don't know if these documents have already been put out there. I haven't seen them. All right, let's get to Mars. All right, this comes from Chris at Mars Anomalies and Beyond. We have, whoa. Oh, wait. Oh, I thought, okay. We have full authorization to play, so we don't have to worry about a lot of things. So I'm just going to press play and welcome to Mars.
Now,
oh, and by the way, congratulations to Perseverance for landing on Mars successfully. We'll take a look at, I just saw it down here. We'll take a look at the pictures that popped up here in a little bit.
This one's cool. We're not going to go over the whole thing. There's only one area that I'm going to go over, and just that alone is just pretty cool in itself. Okay, like we got these parts right here, things coming off here. Well, looks like some kind of opening in this hillside. Even the smallest things, guys, like right here, right? What is that? Is that nothing more than a crack in a rock, or is it something else?
It's crack
coming from this area back into this so-called rock,
or not?
I don't think these are rocks. If they are, that's fine too. This looks like some kind of layering, of course, layering a rock, and it looks like we got some kind of like a capstone, kind of like they had in Egyptian times, where they had this kind of shell or covering over the actual blocks. You guys will get this pan. You can check it over. It's absolutely awesome to check out. Where we're going to look at is on the other side here. And this is cool. Now, this is funny here. This blows my mind every time. Let me guess. They got screen over to keep the big bugs out? No, guys. This is a centering. This is something that went faulty on the photo. Whatever it may be, doesn't really matter. But what we're going to look at is this area right here, right? And this over here. Now, folks, we don't have to do a whole lot to this photo to begin with. Check this out. This whole area right here.
Whoa.
Looks like an opening or with something else with mechanical parts inside. Have a look at this. This is cool. Just look at some of these weird-looking rocks, right? Just the shape of them going like this.
That's
here.
interesting.
What look like different, like rod-type features. This over here, okay? This right here. Look at the little pieces.
It's a Stargate.
Inside this, whatever this object
it's a
is.
Stargate.
What are those?
Everything's a Stargate.
It's kind of like really wild-looking features for rocks, right? This over here. Now, what is this yellowish-looking object sitting right here?
I don't know.
All right?
Sand?
And look at the features in here. Look at this piece right here. Each of them, there's a section. It looks like it's sectioned off. It goes 1, 2.
Wow. That I'm having a hard time with. Let's see if there's something. This is the area I wanted to talk about or watch.
This here. Okay. It looks like some kind of straight piece. We have this piece here sticking
That's
up.
Kind of cool.
Get it right in the middle of the screen here for you.
You could see a
it's
wall
going
right
into
here.
This other piece here, coming down.
Interesting.
Like this, and look at the parts coming down from it. These rocks on Mars are very intricate, or these are not rocks at all.
But isn't Mars, like some sections are just made up of, like this was all underwater apparently. And don't you think when the atmosphere left and the water evaporated, whatever happened here could have taken, like when the water recedes or if there's a flood, could it have knocked out center blocks? You know what I mean? Or just like a big wave kind of, oh, you can't see me? That's all right. You don't need to. You know, like maybe a big wave hitting something and then just going down in a little gully and eating up the rocks and creating what looks like an opening. We don't know how it got this way, but it sure looks like a structure was there. I mean, this looks almost equidistant if it was to be. It looks like there's symmetry here. That's a wall. This is the back wall. This, and you see up here, all the way around, it looks like that could have been the roof or the like it could have covered all of this. And this, there could have been an entryway into this underground facility. And you're just seeing the roof. Look at this, even the, like right here and here. I mean, this could have been like paneling over this or, you know, like a roof. Well, anyway, let's go to Mars again on another side with Gene Ward. All right, we'll go to Gene Ward. He's got this. Wow, this is cool. All right, I don't know if I played this. Why does it look familiar? But I'll play it again just in case because it's cool. And we've been around these since November, September last year. Monoliths.
And we're looking at strange obelisk-type anomalies. This one is about 12 meters long. And if we take a close-up look, you can see it's got 2 flat sides and it's got a triangle there at the apex.
Yes,
very
it does.
similar to those that
Oh,
we
yeah, I
find
did
in
play this.
Egypt.
No, I didn't.
2 more wedge-shaped objects. This one over here is about 12 meters long.
Okay.
And about 5
Hold the
meters
phone.
wide.
That looks like the UFO we just saw with third phase of moon. Are you kidding me? This guy. I know I'm reaching, right? Am I? Am I? No. There it is. I know. That's probably just a... I don't know, man. I'm digging it, though.
And there's another wedge shape there next to it. But check out the strange design to this.
What I want to know is, this is what's frustrating about all these rocks. Where's the piece it broke off of? You know what I mean?
Piece.
When he backs away, maybe we can see. Because, like, was it this? I mean, was it that? Did it come from over here? It's very far away. I mean, it's, what is this, miles or meters? I think that's meters. Well, it's nah, I guess it's not that far. If it was a rock that fell out of the sky and broke off and rolled, you know, and created a little bit of all right. Let me see. B Baker is asking something here. If you get a chance to go back to the Mars Anomalies video 3/4 of the way through, and he's enhanced it, and it's pretty amazing what's there. Oh, okay. All right, we'll do that. What's up, Nathan Allen? Asteroids do make the best spacecraft. Right. Oumuamua was said to be a spacecraft. And it would be the best thing because it would protect you from the elements, right? I don't know. Oh, yeah. We'll go back to... that's for the moon. Well, where'd it go? Here? Here. So he enhances it. Wow, I think I just saw... Okay, thank you, B. Baker. Right here. So 3/4 of the way through at 15 minutes is 3.5 minutes. 7, about 10. Yeah, so we'll try this.
This? Looks like there's another one right here. There's another one right here.
Is this the right place,
At least
B?
has a line in between. But what does that in nature? This object right down here. Looks to be like rectangular of some sort. Almost looks like it has this dock area right there. I'm not sure what to make of that.
What's up, Doc?
This one right here. Guys, there's way too much stuff in here to be natural. It's okay to see maybe some...
I'm not seeing unnatural here. I usually agree with the guy, with Chris, but on this one I'm not. Well, wow, look at these. Okay, all right. Wow, this is weird. Look at all of these. These are bizarre. This is okay. This is like Jean Ward stuff over here. Okay, all right. I see some anomalies. I don't know what we're doing. Maybe that's a frog on a ledge.
Together, these objects that don't look natural at all. How about this area right here? I'm going to show you the original one first. Okay, right here. There's one, but I don't think I got that particular one earlier. There's one right here, 2, 3, and you can see what looks like this half round piece here. And almost looks like you can see a piece like this here, right? They're there. Let me just move out just a little bit.
If he could, I don't see it.
All I do is highlight them so you can see them, but they're there.
I don't see it.
They're right there.
Oh, okay.
Just brought them out a little bit more.
Can you bring them out again?
This area right here.
Yeah.
You can see the little features come out of that.
Oh.
What are these objects, guys?
Wow, look at this.
I, for one, do not believe any of this is natural, even if it is resting on rocks or part of an opening. Anybody who thinks this is real, come on.
Wow.
Look at this. Who paintbrushed that? I mean, look at this. That doesn't even look natural. People go, well, it's in the shade, so it's going to look like that. No. Folks, we're being lied to on a scale that is just unreal. And I think we all know that. That's not even a secret anymore. But look at this trash. Come on now. How
Oh
does this look
yeah,
natural
look at
to anybody?
this. You could even see it right here. Look at the blurring. Something happened right here. They're covering stuff up. Good job. Yeah, you could even see. Look at the line right here. There's some tomfoolery. Here's another one that you can see it, and it cuts across, comes out here. Oh yeah, this is definitely. It's been finger painted.
I get pictures of a muddy area, and it doesn't look like that.
That's
ever.
unbelievable.
And I know a lot of you guys have voiced your opinion as well. A lot of you guys are photographers and said, listen, I take, photos of trees, mountains, this, that, and you never take photos this crappy, or they look this.
Right. No matter how hard you try, you can't take photos this crappy. No shit. There should be no excuses for the level of quality we're seeing here.
Right here.
What is that, a bunny rabbit?
Sticking out of a larger hole on a square.
I could watch this stuff all
See that
day.
very, very faint?
Yeah, no, it's not faint. I see it.
In fact, there's a
Here's
line
another
back
one
here, you
right
see?
here.
Almost looks
They're
like there's another
covering
square
something
there.
up
See that?
right here.
Check this out. Let's see what we got.
Look at that thing.
Yeah, guys, what's going on
It's
here?
a slinky.
It's on top of a bigger square.
And look at this. Holy shit. This is crazy.
See this? Literally goes back, goes across. Looks like you can see like a line doing a very faint line.
Wow.
There's like a slotted area there. Again, this is rounded.
All
Don't know what to
right.
make of this.
One more.
Notice how this rock does this.
Wow.
We have something that does
Yeah,
this here.
yeah.
And you can just see it going like this. But notice there's 1, 2, 3,
Oh, yeah.
4, it might be 5 features coming down off of it.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Right there.
wild.
1,
Look at that. It looks like a vehicle.
and the way it looks almost like it's doing this.
Could be a satellite.
But it's in this kind of like half round or arched piece.
That's amazing. Over here, this thing trips me out to the left. You see this? It looks like Egypt, like an entryway to the gods. I don't know. You got something over here. I mean, you could go crazy with this stuff on Mars. See, here's the deal.
Going like that.
If Mars was as populated as we all hope it is, if you were to go on, let's say 50,000 years in the future here on Earth, and let's say we're all gone. You ever seen that show? Without a Life Without People? And they start out, 6 months, like 1 week without people, 1 day, and then they go a month, a year, a decade, 100 years, 1,000, 10,000, millennia. And you get to see what the Earth would look like. And it doesn't take that long for the Earth to reclaim what we took from it. And not saying that's happening here, but if something happened here that was catastrophic on Mars, which we think it did, we think something's happened, and they had population, I don't know, maybe 5 billion people. It's a smaller planet, a little bit. But what if it had 10 billion people on it and something happened? There was maybe a meteor struck it, or an asteroid, or there was a war, or something happened. And now we're looking at it 100,000 years later. Don't you think you would see the foundations of big buildings and structures that were possibly made of whatever they used to make buildings? Of course, it's underneath. And we're seeing a lot of that stuff that may have been buried, the shifting sands and whatnot. It's showing some evidence of what was a past civilization. Absolutely, unequivocally, something happened on Mars. Why else would NASA cover stuff up? If there's no evidence, if there was no life ever on Mars, no structures, why cover it up? Right? All right, let's head home. We're not halfway through the show. We're almost. Yeah, we are halfway. Exactly, actually. Because we're cutting out a little early tonight, 5 minutes. Let's go to the moon. Let's go to warp. Let me get a video to play for you. So at least you have something to listen to on your trip. I'm going to play something that I didn't think I'd be able to play, but we can. This is Joe Rogan Experience with Alex Jones and Tim Dillon. I'm just going to play a minute and a half. Oh, this is a 3-hour show. I could play 20 minutes if I wanted to do it right, but I'm only going to play a couple of minutes while we're heading to the moon. So here we go, Joe Rogan Experience. Basically, it's Alex Jones. They just talk about something interesting.
Yes. That's
so now
factor.
It's all about everyone's being.
But
before there's this high death rate because they were intubating and they were counting and they were killing old people.
Oh,
as soon as
156 in 30 seconds.
That's the country that you can't order churches to wear masks. You can't order social distancing. It's all just getting us to comply.
Here we go.
Don't you think it's a good idea to encourage people to wear masks?
Where
large gatherings?
I don't understand where my point is.
Vitamin C,
well, that is true. And young Jamie takes vitamin D and he kicked it in a day.
Was it 250?
Oh, they weren't fucking with him.
Yeah.
I'm pissed.
Oh, you want to end this transmission?
But David Pakman had a really good point about that they like when it comes to their financial dealings, they're very conservative.
They're very libertarian. The lockstep Rockefeller documents, and they predicted worldwide police state.
This isn't it.
80 million ballots put up before they took it off YouTube years ago, whatever it was. Like, hey, Buzz Aldrin wants to come on.
Here it
checked
is.
It's Buzz Aldrin. He wants to talk about his new book. But once he gets on, he goes, "It is the soul moon Choron," or whatever it's called. Look up the moon of. Go to the next level, and I just wanted you to know that because you're a good person. That the pyramids were created by aliens, and we're doing important work.
There he is. Buzz Aldrin admits aliens built the pyramids and Phobos monument. Oh, the monolith.
Yeah, he said it after he talked to me on C-SPAN.
Sorry, guys. We were having some. Are we okay? I don't know what just happened. I'm hardwired into the computer, right? And it showed me that I was on Wi-Fi. That's impossible. Is everything okay here? You guys all right? Show didn't fall out, did it? Hold on. Let me just make sure. All right, we're okay. All right, continuing.
Yeah. And
so he
Phobos.
said it? He really said aliens built the pyramids?
I swear to God.
This guy really went off the reservation. Like, you think NASA's like doing a better vetting process now? Because this guy really.
It's, he's had tough times.
Well, he just endorsed Trump.
Oh, did he?
Why did he endorse Trump? All the military endorsed Trump. All the.
I don't know. Now I got distracted. All right. All right, one more thing. We're almost to the moon. This kid pretended to be a, well, you'll see. It's from Cole Hirsch. But he makes believe he's one of these woke people, and you'll see. This is funny. I think B. Baker sent me this. It's pretty funny. I don't know if I can. It's only a minute. I don't know how much I can play. 20 seconds?
Dear Saddleback College, let's face it. Our mascot, the Gaucho, is racist, and it's time for him to be murdered. Anyway, I have just the idea for a new progressive mascot for your school. Her name is Titty Pussy, and she's a woke, sloppy goblin girl who rides around the campus on sweat-stained roller skates and begs each student to come out as bi. If a student refuses to do so, Titty Pussy will let out a shriek that has the frequency to change the student's body hair to strawberry blonde. Then Titty Pussy will say, "Tough break, straighty."
Okay, I gotta stop. I forgot what the name of this thing, what he was saying. If I would have remembered that he said titty pussy, I wouldn't have played it. But you can see this lady wants him thrown off. She can't see. This is what bothers me about. It doesn't matter. Never mind. It's just funny. I'll put the link. Will be in the chat room after the show, so you can see the rest of it. Let's go to the moon. We're almost there. Here we go. All right, we're coming in. Wow. I wish I would have had that set up better. Hold on a second. What's going on? We're going around a little asteroid field. Let me change the coordinates. How's that? Is that good? We need to change them. Okay, let me change this here. I'm changing the coordinates so we get to the moon in one piece. Oh, we're getting there. Okay. All right. We're right on course, it looks like. Let me pull it up. We're going to go right past the Earth. Yep, let me pull it up so you can see it. Wow, we're going to be right next to the Earth when we get there. Here it is. This is amazing. Oh, beautiful. Here we are. Oh, it's beautiful. I know, I didn't download it first. I cheated. It's story blocked. You hear what's going on outside? It's great. I can't wait to move. Yep, moving the floor. Moving to Florida. Yep, about a month. About a month. All right, we're at the moon. So we're going to go back to lunar anomalies with Chris, lunar anomalies and beyond. And this one's called Large City Found on the Moon, of all places.
Let's jump right in. Here's pretty much the center of the photo. Well, we'll put it right here.
This is crazy.
You can see the white bands on each side.
Come
The
on
center's
now.
Right about here in the center. You can see the center just
What
right
the-
here to the left. And I'm going to zoom into it, put it in the middle of the page. Tell me what you guys see.
What?
Check
is
this out.
that?
Look at these pieces sitting right here. And I'm going to just make a circle here.
All right, I give up. I give up. Look at this to the left. Look at this. You got, I mean, if this symmetrical, all right, let's hear what he says. I'm without words. Look at these blocks and squiggly snakes and, oh, all right, let's see what he says. Star Trek emblem.
What you want to do is pay close attention to the stuff within a circle. I kind of went a little bit the other way. I should have went like that there because we have objects all up in here, all inside this circle. Now, there's a lot of whited out areas. If this is raw, which I really doubt because a lot of this was airbrushed, a lot of this was purposely brightened up and everything else. At least I think so. Now, is it possible that the moon is also bright itself as far as the lunar surface? Very good possibility. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to tone down these lighter areas, and then we're going to try to bring up the dark areas like I did in the last photo. But guys, check out these objects right here. Just look at it. If you're on a smaller device, get out your magnifiers. Check this stuff out. In fact, I'll just back out just a hair bit. So this may make it a little bit clearer. Now, there's another couple things I want you to see. This object, or this large piece here on the left-hand side, and we're going to go over that. And in this lower right corner, I want you to take a look at these little things. Guys, you definitely want to use your magnifiers. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom into this a little bit, and then I'm going to go through the steps. What I'm going to try to do is bring this down, and I'm going to sharpen it a hair bit. Okay?
On.
The
Wow, he's
Now, let's make
sharpening
it
it.
fully-
He sharpened it.
area, I should say. This area in the back is of great importance. Why? Because when you look at this, it almost looks like it has a light or bright top to it, like the lunar surface. Remember, I was telling you guys, it looks like they build into craters and they utilize the moon's lunar surface for their benefit. Now, let's keep going with this. Now, I used a blue and yellow filter to try to maybe pop this a little bit more. Now, here's another thing that's pretty interesting. I didn't notice this until I a little zigzag
Oh,
lines
look at
coming off
that.
the right one, and then look at the one coming off the left one. Like it's designed.
That is cool. Look, it looks like a little suburban area. Right? You got the little street right there. You got the little park with the little round grassy area for the dog. Got some trees, some nice bushes. You got some pretty little bushes over here. Let's give these some personality, shall we? We've got a nice little gravelly road. And we've got a nice Art Gecko type of structure right here with little wisps of solar panels to capture the sun's rays, to give energy to those who harbor inside this structure. A nice little lunar rocks in the front yard. It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous! What time did I pick up the trash? Tuesdays and Fridays between 6 a.m. and 7. It's beautiful. All right, let's go to, what's his name? John Ward. John Ward, please. I'd like to see Mr. John Ward, please. John Ward, please. Oh, there it is.
Look, if you haven't claimed your free 72-hour survival food kit,
Huh?
time is running out. We keep running out of our
What?
baby kits for weeks at a
I
time.
don't get ads.
It's
Get
got
that out
a
of there.
rounded shape to it.
Here we go.
And like a flange on either side with a small protrusion or knob on it right there. So very strange.
Oh, we're on Mars.
Sculpted piece potentially over there.
All right.
Inside what looks like
We
a
somehow
hole.
used the Stargate to get to Mars.
So I'm also
Did I
gonna
show
go through
this?
these very briefly, guys. Check out this.
I already showed this, didn't
huge
I? All right, let's jump around, jump
guys,
around.
Check out the straight edges and the right angle there. Yeah, again, got 3 objects. there.
That's
That
crazy.
even looks
Look at this.
parts consisting of 2 larger pieces.
See, what I don't understand is, this is what I really don't understand about what Jean Ward finds here. He finds these rocks that are around 12 meters. Most of them, he says, are generally in the 12-meter range. The ones that are the bigger ones, you know? What I don't understand is, why are they broken up this way into these clumps? Like when you see them down here at the bottom, like right here, I don't understand why they are that way. And it seems like everyone has one of these protrusions coming out the top. I don't understand what these rocks are. Are they actual structures on Mars? Or are they rock anomalies and we just can't tell? Could the...
Parts there at the back. Equal distance between them.
Here.
There's another one of those discs with a smaller disc embedded on it. We've seen that on Mars as well.
This is the moon.
More
No?
blocks or slabs.
I thought it was the moon. No,
And
it's
there
Mars.
again, guys, you've got,
It's Mars.
4 smaller objects in a row.
What is that?
parallel to the one
And they're
side of this larger object.
equidistant. It reminds me of, oh my God, you know what it reminds me of? Let me pull it up. I don't even want to say it out loud yet. I'll pull it up in a second. It reminds me of this. Hold on. This wire, I'm not going to get used to it right away. Check this out. All right, let me find you the right photograph. Do you know where I'm going? Some of you probably already figured it out. What does it look like that's happening on what's going on? What's coming out the top right there? You hear me? I found this real quick. Let me save it and I'll bring it over and blow it up. This is the same thing we're seeing on Mars. Stonehenge type of stuff. Right? See that on the top? Because several of these big monoliths have either something coming up or an indent. And I think that has to do with keeping them stable. You know? Well, they're on the other rocks. We just don't see them. for some reason or another. I don't know, but is it that?
I don't know what to make of it.
Look at this. Look at this. It looks like what is going on here? This matches almost what?
This, guys and girls.
What?
Smaller objects.
I don't understand. What are you guys saying? Like, fractured. Okay, fractured stone, no real erosion.
The 3 small.
But why no erosion? I wonder. Hey, Zach Diecast Montsou, Steve Tuminelli. How you doing, Steven? Welcome to the show. Lisa Marie, what's up? Guys, Cricket Lulu, one of the best names I've ever seen. Valerian the Mac the Third. So if it's fractured stone with no real erosion, why this top? I don't understand. Did something blow it up? You understand what I mean? I don't get it. I don't get it.
Ports in a row there.
Whoops. Look at this, and then we'll be done here.
Check the gap over here between these 2 objects.
He didn't say anything about that similarity.
Small ports.
Wait, what happened?
I don't know what.
This right here, freaking me out. Am I wrong not to look at this? This is this. This seems like this would be on top of it. Holy shnikey. Did we just figure something out? Are these coverings for whatever's under here? It is weird. That's a match. I mean, that's as close, even with this little thing coming out the side. I can't. I just can't. All right, we'll continue. Let's jump up and see what else he's got.
Perpendicular to it.
What? Is that a monolith?
Straight. That doesn't look like.
What is this? Look, watch. Look at this stuff.
Like a slab. It's like a uniform.
That's crazy. This is just crazy. I'm telling you. It doesn't make sense to me. Religious symbols. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird.
2 long, narrow pieces next to one another.
Why?
Very straight. That doesn't look like a typical boulder or rock. I wonder if this is a part that's sticking out of an opening over here.
Yeah, I don't know. That's some pareidolia on that one, right? That's for sure.
Check out this, like a chevron shape lying on top of this larger part.
Okay, look. Here's what I see. See this here? This created this, I believe. And I don't know if it's blocking the general wind's direction, the direction of the wind, or if it's going the opposite way, but it looks like this was there and it may have slid off its foundation and moved back. Here we've got some triangular piece. I mean, this can't be overlooked because look at down here. Look what's next.
Small hole in it.
I've never seen these till now. I have no idea what I'm looking at. But look at the next picture. A triangle right here. And this coming out, it's like a sundial. That's what it is. It's a sundial. I think somebody told me that. Was that you, B. Baker, that told me one day it was a sundial? That everybody who lived on Mars had a sundial roof. That would make sense to me. I'll tell you why. Because they had flying cars. And anytime you want to know what time it is, just look down. You'll be bound to run into a sundial. I bet you that was the way of their culture. They had sundial Ra. That's what they did. Yeah, you ever see those commercials on Mars for sundial Ra? The Ra sundial, whatever. The Ra sundial. It's pretty cool. No matter where you are on Mars, it says, whether you're at the South Pole, the North Pole, or you're in the erosion areas over at volcano, What is that volcano? That big volcano. What is that, Mons? You could fly around the volcano and you could know at any time what time it is on Mars. All you have to do is look down. And why I have a British accent on Mars is beyond me. It's an awful one. It's awful. Let's get out of here. All right. Don't forget, at the top of next hour, in about 45 minutes, third phase of Moon, we'll be premiering the John D'Souza mini documentary. Yeah. It's going to be unbelievable. Did I already play this? Large city found on the moon. Okay, we did that. Looks like we are done.
Concert.
Oh, all right. Well, we're going to get into the documents that I received about the $2 million to build or investigate it was called the Stargate. What was it? Stargate production? Anyway, here we go. I'm going to play this. I don't know. Anytime I see what you're about to see now, probably has a very logical explanation. And I'll tell you what I think a lot of these turned out to be. In 3, 2, gosh.
From Windsor, and they were on their way.
Third phase of Moon.
This strange glowing cloud. Strange glowing coming from behind a cloud. Just take a look at this video. We'll just roll with it.
I know, it doesn't make any sense to me. Like, it's like the sun is shining behind there and it's 1 in the morning.
Could be a city without off in the distance.
I doubt that though, it's so bright. That's what I thought at first, but like... It is...
The cloud seems to end out there too.
Yeah, it's weird.
So it might have something to do with it.
It's so unnaturally luminescent.
Right. 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 Coming from the ground, absolutely. So now that we know that, and you can see it, definitely looks like it's coming from the ground. The roof is on fire. We don't need no water, let the mother burn. Burn. You know, you ever hear the radio version? Burn. Burn. I think, and for the people out there who think like me, remember when, I'll get to that in a second. Remember a couple of years ago when all of these were like a purplish glow, bluish white, blue. And then we get some like this. This looks like a fire to me, that somebody doesn't know what they're looking at. I believe that's a fire. It even looks like there's a tinge of smoke in the air. Could be wrong. They could be acting like it's something anomalous, right? But I had an idea. I had an idea of what all these could be because nobody's seen them. No, right? People drive down these roads their whole lives. All of a sudden, now they're seeing these lights. Pot farms. Pot farms. All right? I thought about that all on my own. All right? They grow them out in the middle of nowhere. So they're harder to rob steel. Like if there was a pot farm by me, you bet your ass I would fly the drone around there with little hooks on it. Try to pull up a shrub, a bud, a leaf, anything. Anyway, those are weird. A lot of people want to say, oh, it's, UFO in the sky. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think this one's a fire because it looks just like a fire would. And whatever this witness says, I disregard because they don't know. They even said, what is it? I don't know. Well, he didn't mention that any newscasts about a fire in the area. He didn't even bring it up. So anyway, good food for thought. Another something or another that we just don't know. Cannabis fire, right? Everybody's imagining shit. They're all high, man. They're driving down the road. Man, that freaking stoplight, like it's been that far for like 10 minutes. You ever notice that? Stop signs take 4 hours to get to you. I don't know what it is. Next thing you know, you're not moving. All right. What are we doing? All right, let's get to these documents. What was that? Charlie Brown. That's not funny at all. Charlie Brown. He from Kill Bill, Volume 1. No, Volume 2. Volume 2, that's right. Charlie Brown. That was the guy who was dressed up as Charlie Brown in Kill Bill. Don't you remember the guy who owned the restaurant with his wife and they were always arguing? And he literally wore a Charlie Brown outfit. No? Watch this. Watch this. Here he is. Here's Charlie Brown. Hold on, you guys. Do. Charlie Brown. There he's a clown. That Charlie Brown. Here it is. See? Can you see him? Here we go. That's him. Literally dressed up as Charlie Brown. Right? And you don't think that's the same guy? That's him right there. Rich, that's racial profiling. Is it? Is it? It's not. That's the guy. That's the guy. Charlie Brown. No? All right. To each his own. I don't know. It's not even close to the same. Misty OC Dragon says it's very close. It's very You guys are fun. Oh, I forgot to brush my teeth tonight. I do it before every show. I forgot. Munch time. Where are you going, JP? You going to go get Taco Bell? I got the documents. Pulling them up now. Go ahead. We'll see you later. All right, here we go. We got document number 1. This is very interesting. So I got this email, and it was from, who did I say it was from? It was UFO Customs. No, what was the guy's name who sent me the emails? USA Other Legal Issues sent this to me. All right. So let's download this one, pull it up. Now this, here, pulling it up. Here it is. Stargate. Let me show you. So frustrating. StreamYard's a little tough to go fast. With the OBS, I can go bing, bang, bam. Here it is. The conferees agreed to provide $2 million for the Stargate program as proposed by the Senate. Can we zoom in on that for you guys? Is that good? One more? That's good enough. One more? All right. Support the continuation of DIA's specialized human initiative encompassed in the Stargate program, and following last year's practice, are including R&D funding so that the program may pursue a long-term research and operations plan without constant review and adjustment. The conferees direct that the director of DIA realign 10 civilian billets within DIA to be dedicated solely to the Stargate program. In addition, the conferees direct that the $2 million DIA's fiscal year 1992 program funds be used exclusively for the Stargate program, and that a program plan for the funding be prepared, emphasizing the following areas. All right, Stargate 1A. Is this real? An even balance between foreign assessments, operational activities, and research with the overall architecture of the program such that the three areas are related to and enhance each other. 3, operational users should be identified in DoD and the intelligence community, and the operations plan developed with appropriate attention to user interest. The conferees desire that, in particular, a tasking relationship be developed with the Department of Defense Special Operations Command, and for a report on the overall 2-year architecture be prepared and provided to the Committee on Appropriations within 120 days after enactment of this act. All right, and you can see here, reclassified by ODT, declassify on OADR, secret. Let's get to the next one. This just gets better and better and better. Next, here we go. This is a good one. This is a good document. It's one of my favorites. Can we enlarge that, Mickey? Thanks. You're right on top of that tonight. Appreciate it. Just lower that. There you go. Approved for release. November 18th, 2002. Defense Intelligence Agency, Washington, D.C. 2, Commander, Joint Task Force 5, Coast Guard Island, Building 51, Alameda, California, 94501. Is this real? You're not believing this, Pyramid 7? I know, right, South Point? Right? Right? It doesn't make sense. Shouldn't it be 2 billion? Thank God you guys are freaking smart. Thank God. See, I'm having a problem with it too. Is it interesting? Yeah. Kind of. If it's real, it's in. All right, something's wrong. Computer froze or something. Whoa, that was weird. 2 million, that's it? I don't get it either, guys. That's what they're doing. 2 million a year. For some reason I can't move this now. And every time I do, anytime I try, it moves me away. Let's try it again. Interesting. Oh, it's only one page. See, sometimes you got to be smarter than the actual document and computer itself. Enclosed is a project data regarding follow-on tasking from your office. Number 2, request that the enclosed project evaluation feedback sheet be completed and returned for inclusion in activity project files. 3, S-/NF. This activity looks forward to working with JTF-5 on future projects. I don't know if this is real. Look at this. Look down here. Classified by multiple sources. Declassify on OADR. Chief Technology Assessment. There's no dates in here. They can be reached at, or it's not redacted. Okay, so I'm getting the feeling that these documents are not what I think they might be. And that makes me a little sad. Really. I feel like, well, all right, check this out. Watch. Here's the next one. This is the last one. We're almost done with this. Star Wars Now. The Bohm Aeronov effect, scalar interferometry, and Soviet weaponization. T.E. Bearden. Are you seeing it? All right. I don't know if this is fake. 1984. I wish to thank Dr. Harold Ferretto and Jack Day for invaluable assistance and basic information on building a precision scalar, or how do you say that? Scalar wave detector? Scalar. In addition, I am most grateful to Mr. Hal Crawford for his marvelous special drawings and his kind permission to include them. All right. Let's see. See, these look like legitimate documents. Scalar. No. Tactical air-to-ground usage. Conservation of an energy. Okay. Of a energy. Well, that looks like a spelling error, grammatically incorrect. That you normally don't see, unless I'm not understanding how documents work. I know how English works. All right, here we go. So this is the scalar wave production. This is how it works. Virtual ground, spinning charged particles will not precess. Stress level on space-time. Tensile stress, compressive stress. Right here is where you want to be. Here's some mathematical equations. E does not equal mc squared. E equals k squared? Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I don't know, man. Art. Okay. Holy crap, dude! Check it out. What the fudge? Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? Are you see? Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Do you know what this is? Do I need to bring it up and show you on a human level? Do you understand what's going on here? Do you see what's there? Guys, do you see? Do you see? Let me show you. I'm going to blow your faces off because we're looking at it. We're looking at something that third phase of Moon talked about just a little bit ago, a couple of months ago. What'd they do? Change the thumbnail on me? I swear to God, those guys and their thumbs. Where is it? Dun, dun, dun. Oh, here it is. Check it out.
Intruder.
Yeah. Hold on, Michael. Yeah, this was a good one. I would bring it up. I would bring up Google Earth myself, but I am not. All right, you ready? Check this out, yo. So you see it, right? Take a look. All right, you see? You ready? It's up, right? Not only wherever you want to go. No. What happened?
This is the
What? Why is a commercial popping up on here?
The words unnatural intruder.
That's
Catch my attention
bizarre.
very quickly. Is it possible that
architectural designs of a possible Stargate. What I'm looking at are these kind of domes.
Hello. Stargate, please. What did I say? Huh? Why are these pop-ups coming up? What did I say? Look at this, right? See? Gush. Ready? A gush and a gush. This is nuts. This might be real. Right? All right. All I know is that here's some paperwork that may or may not be real showing 2 million. All right, I figured it out. You know what the $2 million is for? The $2 million is just for salaries for 2 years. That's what it is. It has nothing to do with anything else other than research. Research costs money, yeah, but what if they have all the materials they need? They just need more time. So then you don't need to buy anything other than salaries. So it could just be salaries that they needed for 2 years. They think that they had all the machinery, technology they need to have a Stargate work, perhaps. Because you and I both know $2 million is nothing. It will not buy 2 toilet seats. That's correct. $30,000 for a hammer, $50,000 for a toilet. What movie? Independence Day. Congratulations. You know, the thing about what we do here, it's not about getting it 100% right. We try, believe me, we try. It's not about that. It's actually about the possibilities more than anything. And I know that sounds really weird coming from me saying that, but don't you believe that just by thinking it, the possibilities are out there, that anything is possible, that man may have the ability to build stargates and tunnel boring machines that can turn rock back into lava and back into rock. Don't you think that the technology exists? I do. Not Stargate. I'm not a believer in time travel yet. And you know why? I talked, the last time I talked about time travel, I was getting angry because I don't believe it can happen. And a lot of people do. Why? Explain me this. Explain this to me. All right. I need you guys to listen up. This is why time travel can't work. You want to go back to before, let's just go back 50 years. Okay? How do you go backwards 50 years? How do you go forwards? Do you really think it's like the DeLorean? You just punch in the year and the computer knows what year it is? Doesn't work like that. First of all, it would take a tremendous amount of energy. I think, I don't know. But according to scientists who have ever talked about this, they're saying you would need a ridiculous amount of energy. And I almost want to say almost the kind of energy that the sun produces. You would need that kind of energy. And if that's the case, then we become a level 1 society right then and there. Once you house the sun's power, or you can create that much energy of your sun, you become level 1. Right? Level 2 is harnessing the power of the solar system. Level 3 is harnessing the power of your galaxy and its black hole in the center, supermassive black hole. No, I'm not right? All right. Well, it's something like that. But you don't just punch a number in and the computer says 1962. Kennedy, 68, 67. It doesn't compute it like that. It doesn't know. Not only that, if the Earth is traveling through space at 60,000 miles an hour, uninhibited by anything, just free falling. Nothing can get in its way. You need to go backwards in time and land on the planet. Now, mind you, it's all perpetual motion, right? So I guess the computer can figure out where the Earth was 50 years ago and back up. And now, how do you create the time? How do you do it? How? How do you tell this machine to defrag you, basically? Somehow it's doing something with all your molecules, right? It's doing something that is creating it in another dimension of time and space. I don't see how that can happen. And if you're off by 1 trillionth of a second, you're dead. You're dead. You wind up appearing in the middle of space like Princess Leia, and you're trying to use the Force, try to float back into your ship. So stupid how they made that part. She has the power of the Force to move herself dead back into reality, space and time, and she goes right back into the ship. She got exploded. Did you understand? She exploded. There was an explosion, blew her out into space. She froze, but yet still alive. Princess Leia, she does it again. I want to show you something before. Look, I just don't believe we can do it. That's just me. I'll show you something before. There's no way we can time travel. I'm telling you, there's no way. I don't know. I don't know anything. What do I know? Nobody's ever explained it to me. How you can go through time and space and go back to exactly where you want to wind up. Somebody explain that to me, please. That's all. Here's a picture of me. This was from 2005. It was posted up on look, no laughing. All right, because I thought this was a pretty good picture at the time. And it's weird. I haven't seen this picture in about 7-8 years. But here it is. Thank you, Nathan Allen, for posting this picture of me. Let me see if I can make it larger. If I make it any larger, we're all going to die. Here it is. What the hell happened? Nothing happened. I'm not fat. Even if I was, I wouldn't care if you said it. But I was 235 there. And I used to be in bodybuilding. So that was a part of the year where I tried gaining weight, put on muscle. And yes, I have more chins than a Chinese phone book. More chins than Charlie Brown? No. Anyway, that's me, about 50 pounds heavier. That's crazy. What am I? I'm 180, 9, 10, 11, 12, 55 pounds heavier. I actually got up to 255 that season. That's one big head. That is a huge head. You know, I never thought I would like being down to 180 again, but I kind of like it. I like it. I'm not tall. I'm only 5'9". I'm not that tall. A lot of people think I'm taller. I'm not. All right, I just thought I'd show you that because Nathan put that up on Facebook, you bastard. That's okay. I'm joking. I love it. I love it. All right, what else we got here to round out? Oh, let me pull this up. That's right. I was doing it and I got stuck. So check this out. All right. I don't want you to freak out, but this is what's coming up in about 20 minutes, 15 minutes. Third phase of Moon has John D'Souza on right here. And he is going to be talking about, well, FBI investigator John D'Souza just told us will amaze you. there's some amazing stuff that's going to be happening with Third Phase of Moon, GoofOn, Third Phase UFO Report, Dark Hour Paranormal, 1028 Productions. We are going to do something, that is phenomenal. Guys, it's fun. It's going to be a great year. We're only through February. We've got, just about 8 days left. So much stuff has already happened. And don't forget the documentary, Countdown to Disclosure. All right. This is coming up when? It says here 14 minutes. So we're almost done. 10 minutes, we'll be out of here. Put that right in the front. Yeah, I'm just going to run through some Twitter real quick. Oh, here's a little video I just want to play this. This is cool. What if other planets would be as far as the moon is to the Earth? You know what I'm saying? Like, what if Jupiter was out where the moon was? What would that look like? I love this stuff. And this comes from who? Mate Matiki Fidzlike. 20,000 subs. We got to fair use it. All right, I can't play it. But there's Mars. I believe this is Venus coming up. Yep. That's Venus. Venus. Let's do this since full screen it. Here is, looks like Uranus next. Neptune. So if that's same distance, 238,000 miles away, that's what Neptune would look like. Pretty wild. This is Uranus. Yep. Wait until you see Jupiter and Saturn. Holy shnikey. Can you imagine waking up to that? How great would that be? And by the way, this would be the best. What do you like better? If you were to choose, do you think Saturn is cooler or Jupiter is cooler? See, Saturn's got the rings, right? Jupiter, it's got that 310-year-old storm that's supposedly losing steam. And is there another one? That's it. So they don't do Pluto anymore because it's not considered a planet. Capiche? You understand? A lot of people are leaving. Don't leave yet. We're not done. All right, let's go to Twitter real quick. Twitter never, well, I mean, I could save Twitter for tomorrow, but let me just get at least one in here. Where is the Twitter? Oh, let me just show you this video. Here's an explosion and the shock wave at 500 miles an hour. Check this shit out. This is going to blow your faces off. Ready? Go.
Oh, fuck.
Shit. Here, watch.
Fuck.
Dude.
Holy.
That's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. That's what I'm talking about. That's a toy right there. That's a toy I want to play by. Man. Hey, I want to thank Mike V. Mike V just became a Patreon or a patron on the $6 tier. You can pledge anything you want, but 2 tiers, $3 and $6. I am putting videos up there tomorrow. There will be another video, so it'll be the second one in 2 weeks, or just about. So we're starting to get back in the groove over there at Patreon with some special stuff. You can always join up there. And You could always look in the links in the description. That's where I put all the links that I play all these videos at. Everything goes into the description. I can't speak. Come on. I've got a lot of things open here. All right. Well, it is that time. So do me a favor. Stay buckled in for another minute. In a few minutes, 3-4 minutes, go over to third phase of moon. I want to thank everybody for hanging out tonight. Right here on GoofOn. We will be back tomorrow night, even though it's Saturday. 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 Pacific. Thank you, super chatters and moderators. Thank you for your generosity with your time and your support. And veterans and newcomers alike, thank you for even spending just a minute here to give us a chance to enlighten your night for a few hours here and there. Again, third phase of moon right after this, literally in 10 minutes from now. And don't forget to check out and rent and or buy Countdown to Disclosure, Secret Behind the Secret Space Force, something like that. Check that out on Amazon and all streaming services. I am Rich Giordano. Hey, if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out. You know that's true for ufology. I blew it. Good night, everybody.
I don't know what you're complaining about. All you have to do is go to sleep. I'm not asking you to come with me. I was there. I know you were. You're scared of your own shadow and terrified of dear Uncle Gustav. Yes, I am. Well, I'm not. I don't care if he does find me gone. But come, Frida, I beg you, think about what you're doing. Everyone says he's a wicked man. What about him? Who wants to be good if being good is singing hymns and praying all day long? He's doing what's best for us, I'm sure. It might be best for you. It's not for me. I'm going, and you might as well stop arguing about it. And I warn you, if you dare tell on me, Frida, you know I wouldn't do that. I'm just telling you. You know what will happen if you do. Stop it, you're hurting me not half as much as I will if you don't keep quiet.